Hello, this is Sam Simon, also known as Dementia Man, also known as an 80-year-old dementia man for one day now. I'm now in my 81st year of life. I turned 80 on July 18th, and this is my first blog since being 80 years old. Um, and thank you for listening. I'm mid-July. This is for the week of July 20th. Um, I wanted to, I'm reflecting on it, of course. We had a wonderful little gathering at our home on my birthday. Uh, we had my children, all grandchildren except one, although the one who couldn't make it, Sydney, uh, that is Sydney proper, the daughter of my daughter, Dr. Rachel Simon, a pediatric dentist, is in Poland playing lacrosse as part of an event in Poland that she and two or three others from the United States are part of the Israeli festival team, and they're playing in Poland. But when I woke up on my birthday, the first text was from Sydney proper, my granddaughter, because she had been awake in Poland for some hours before I woke up. So that was nice to get that first happy birthday. And we all had a great dinner at our home together. We even had some cousins coming in from Ohio and just happened to be here for my birthday. Also, a cousin from New Mexico um, who was in town as well. So it was really, really, really nice. And, I'm brought again to think, and I want to title this, even though I started it off differently, as No Wrong Door. I've discovered recently, I may have mentioned it a little bit, but I'm so excited, and actually I'm so surprised at how little I knew about some of the resources available to me, and most importantly, how to find the right places to go as we struggled originally with, and still do, the challenges associated with being diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease or any serious, serious illness, but particularly cognitive diseases. Um, I, I had this image of, hey, wait a minute, there's this guy, I'm a lawyer, I've been a high profile professional, I've um, worked for Ralph Nader, I've worked in social justice in New York for, commuted in New York for some years. I'm hot stuff, right? But then you get a diagnosis of such a disease, and I'm affected by it, obviously, that too, but not realizing just how much, again, that we could have, and we will have discussions about how differently cognitive decline manifests itself in different people in different times. I get the most frequent note I get from people is, "You don't have it. Are you kidding me?" Well, I do. And boy, I'm just, again, I kick myself. Why didn't I know about 211? Why didn't I know about? This is what I'm going to talk a little bit more about. No wrong door. Wow. There is in most states and increasingly, and in fact, this is prompted in part by reading that notwithstanding everything else in the United States government, a series of major federal grants have been made to a number of states to help promote their no wrong door initiatives. And what is a no wrong door? I'm going to click on for myself and read it to you. What is the no wrong door initiative that is out there? And I'm going to read something. Um, It's called No Wrong Door, a holistic approach to human services. So No Wrong Door, and it's in quotes on what I'm reading, is a people-centered solution for human services that provides a universal gateway to community and government programs. Boy, would that have been helpful? Would that have been helpful? No wrong door. You know why that's important? Because the truth is there are wrong doors. There is fraud. There are people claiming to do things for people. There are those who would take advantage of us. But the idea of a location, a place called No Wrong Door, it opens doors to legitimate, almost always government supported programs. So I'll go on with the next sentence in this. The concept is simple, and I'm reading now. People should be able to complete a single application to determine their eligibility to enroll in programs throughout the governmental system and to be referred to as well for different um, uh, programs, not just federal, but state. So there are two resources now, but No Wrong Door is the first one. There isn't a universal gateway, unfortunately. Um, but the best thing to do is just Google No Wrong Door and the name of your state. So when I Googled No Wrong Door, Virginia, I was given a link to go to that. And I'm now in touch with people there. It's where I live. Um, and there were not only are they available now, but they are the recipient of a major grant to expand their services. And they don't deliver the services. They just are the doorway to those services. Um, they can help me find support as an individual. They can help me find providers, uh, and the like. They and you can use this for your own self, but go to your state. Not every state has one, and it's a little bit different for various states. And there's a second place to go to, and that's 211. So, and I mentioned that before, but so No Wrong Door is a newer and sort of evolving um, uh, location in many states. It's not everywhere. Then 211 is universal. If you go to 211.org, then you can also find 211 in your state. And again, they give you links not just to um, disability and cognitive resources, but to any and all kinds of resources. Look, there's also great other resources. I'm a big fan of finding whether your church or synagogue, your community center, um, local trusted resources about what they know or what they recommend in your immediate community. But these are also gives you a bit of a broader point of view. And for me, I regret that I didn't know about it. We floundered. We meaning Susan, my cognitive navigator, my wife, my care partner. So I'm just here as I turn 80. I know that I have to be even more careful. I guess this is the other point. Um, I have to be more careful. We both do. Susan's going to be 80 as well. We have children who live nearby. They can be helpful. My son's a lawyer. Our daughter's a pediatric dentist, a doctor. Um, and we have grandchildren in college. But it is hard to be careful enough, and not just careful enough to in that regard, but also to we're struggling to find community, and we're facing the need to downsize, and we're facing the question: should we move, and how do we move, and where should we move, and all of these questions when we're not the only ones. And you may be the child or a care partner of someone in your family who is going through the same things we are. And so these can be resources for you as well. So that's my birthday gift back. I hope it is helpful. Um, no wrong door. Find that, find 211, find the resources in your locality. And I think you can, the most important thing, these are things that will be helpful in locating resources that are safe, meaningful, and secure and not scams. All right. And looking forward to continuing our conversation.